Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wirtz. Hernandez. He's found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe! Wirtz. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Sorloth. Good take, and is he in?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland chasing after it. Haaland.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's very neat. Cross flung in towards the middle. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Vardiol. James. Hops for safety. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha puts a cross in. Vietnam have a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Hernandez. Valverde, played out towards the right wing.
Mbappe!
Valverde! Cleared without hesitation.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vitz. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Rafinha. Now, he's got space here. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vitz. Szoboszlai. Great vision. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Now, can he find a finish? Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Bellingham.
Bruno Fernandes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Now he's off and running.
There will
Rodri.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitz.
Bruno Fernandes.
And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bruno Fernandes
Cuts out the pass.
Rodri.
Vitz. Vietnam finding their passes. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival.
Chance! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The pass has gone astray.
That's been drilled forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Solot being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Sorlot. Valverde. Goes looking wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Mbappe, he is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 11, Salah. Number 6, Hernandez. Number 8, Bellingham.
Couldn't squeeze
Number
it through.
9,
No way through. Rodrigo.
Number 22, Rudiger.
That looks a good ball
Coming
through.
on the field,
He's shifting through the gears.
18.
There's the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's well positioned. Shot a goal! He scores! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Just eases him off the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Look at the space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's fabulous. Cucurella. Delivers the ball. He gets big. Oh, off the bar. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodrigo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. And it's Cucurella.
Such good technique.
Cucurella crosses. And that has been cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Here comes the cross. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bruno Mendes. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk gets it clear. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bruno Fernandes! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. In with the challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Matheus Cunha. So, what can they make of this? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Mbappe. Valverde. Haaland, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Valverde tries to play it through. Always onto this. Real chance here. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck with a fine tackle. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's come to nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk does really well there, he is strong. Valverde. It's Van Dijk. James. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Early ball out from the back. Haaland.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries making a foray down the right. Matheus Cunha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. And he's picked it up out wide. Skims one in. And it's Rodri. And it's James. And that's played in low. Courtois claims in without any fuss. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Fellow attendees, this
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Probing pass. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Dias. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Dijk. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out to the left flank. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Rodri. He's having a hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Knocks it out wide. He's onside! James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. He's found a way through. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
15,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 13, Bruno
Played out to the
Fernandes.
right.
Number 9,
That is lovely.
Federico Valverde.
Tonali.
Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 18.
Well, he got rid because he was
Rodrigo.
under pressure.
Number 45, Osimhen. Number 17,
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Number 23, Barella. Number 4,
Rodrigo.
Rice.
He's seen that early.
Substitutions
He's a
taking
certain
place.
sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodrigo picks it up out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a little off target. Oh, it's come loose. Rodrigo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Played out towards the right wing. This looks... takes a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's James. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just... oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice. Barella. Looking for the
There
run.
will be one
You can
minute
never
at a
be short
time.
of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
James goes short. Rodri is there to clear.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And they can counter here. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. He's given the time to pick a pass. Nice physical challenge. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
And it's McKennie.
Rodri.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of...
And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Rodri. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Mbappe. He's onside. Very nicely done. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rodrigo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Szoboszlai. He is through here! Swept in. And he's quick to get it clear again. He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai is onto this. McKennie. And here's Bellingham. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through, and he welcomes it in, and a shot! Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Rodrigo looking understandably energised after his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great vision. Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. Quality ball. He has a look up. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes gets into some space. Szoboszlai getting this one clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Valverde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please be reminded that drinking is
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Szoboszlai. And here's Haaland.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. James. James tries making a foray down the right. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's been won straight back. Well read, nice interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's through, now is he in? Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes
15,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
The message is clear,
Number
none
8,
shall pass.
Bellingham.
Martinez
Number
charging
13,
forward, the ball at his
Bruno
feet.
Fernandes. Number 9, Federico
James.
Valverde.
James
Number 16,
running with the ball.
Rodri. Coming on the field, number 18,
Matheus Cunha.
Rodrigo. Number
And it's
45,
Rodri.
Osimhen.
Szoboszlai.
Number 27, Morgan
Now it's
Rogers.
Tonali.
Number 17,
Passes
Judas.
coming off in quick
Number
succession
23,
here.
Barella.
Rice
Number
gets good
4,
distance on it.
Rice.
And they're quick to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
Ruben Dias. And Cucurella. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. It is a corner.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's got full. He's scored!
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Climbs up big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yildiz. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Ruben Diaz goes steaming forward.
There will be
Rice.
3 minutes added time.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the number on the board is 3.
And the shot's on here. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And that is the last effort of the game.
Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.